Hello, my name is Azita Bina-Seibel. Welcome to Lala Rokh. We'll be cooking a dish called MIrza Ghasemi, which is from the region of Mazandaran by the sea. We hardly use any garlic in the dishes where we come from, but in this particular dish they believe that when the humidity is high, as much garlic as you eat, you're not going to smell it. So this is a dish for garlic lovers. I use Italian eggplants, so they're not so big, so it doesn't take too long on the grill, as well as you want to make sure the inside of the eggplant is cooked through, not raw. It makes it easier. Eggplant's very high content in water, so by grilling it, you're getting the water out, and you're left with delicious smoky flavor of eggplant. I take the top off, just because I was taught by my cousin who has this recipe handed down. I poke it, not too much, just so it doesn't explode on the grill. And we put it on the grill and keep turning it so it completely gets burnt all around, which would in the end look like this. Cut the top, just cut into it. Spread it open. Just scrape off the meat. You want to avoid the burnt skin. It gets crunchy and it doesn't look very appealing in the dish. And you want to get as close as possible to the skin because that's where the burnt flavor is. And the smoky, not burnt, I should say smoky, not burnt. Smells good. We want to cook our next ingredient, which is tomatoes, and we want to score and take the core out so we can take the skin off, and you just put an X at the bottom and take the core, which is easier to do at this point, and put it in boiling water for about 5 minutes, depending on what time of the year and what quality tomatoes you have. After you take it out of the water, you basically want to be able to peel it off and chop it. Doesn't matter how big or anything, because all you're going to do at the end is just chop it into small pieces. You don't have to be perfect. Okay, and now we're ready to saute. Okay, now we have all our ingredients, and we're just going to finish up the dish with sauteing. We start with our oil, 1/3 of a cup. We place our garlic. Want to roast it a little bit, not so burnt. Just give it a little color. Add our eggplant to it. You want to season a little bit, let it cook so it gets a little bit evaporated from the water the eggplant retains. Salt, pepper, and you can of course taste it as it goes along. About a pinch of turmeric, give it a nice yellow color. Turmeric doesn't have much of flavor, it's color. Tasteless color. If you add too much of it, of course, you're going to taste that rooty, musty taste in it. Add your tomatoes. Of course, the juice. let it simmer for about 20 minutes until it's come together and it's dehydrated. Okay, it looks like it's ready for the eggs. The good test is when you push it, it kind of holds its shape, it doesn't come in. So what I want to do is add a little parsley for color. Before I put in the egg, I will put the egg in. Again, the egg is optional. You can use tofu, chop it up into cubes, and just gives a nice consistency. If you're vegetarian, you can have it with rice. Cocktail time, use it as a spread over pita bread or any kind of bread. It goes very well with vodka. And serve it as appetizer, as an entree, depending on what you like. You can serve it cold, which is perfectly fine, which I like it at the end of the night when I'm starving and I haven't had dinner. Of course, it has a lot of garlic, so if your husband or your significant other doesn't like garlic, be careful. This is the time we taste. Make sure if we need any more salt, any pepper. A little salt, a little pepper. And we're ready to serve it. Okay, we plate our dish. Get it ready to serve. Garnish it with a little bit of parsley. Voila. Nushi Jan.